Welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. It's Grant Olson's last vacation day, so we're doing our best to fill his shoes. I'm Jefferson Robbins. Today is Tuesday, January 27th. The news never stops in north central Washington. Here's some of the top stories we're following for you tonight. The Wenatchee Valley has not been unaffected by recent events in Minneapolis. A local vigil recognizes the latest bystander to die in the Homeland Security operations in that city. And a ski legend celebrates his 100th birthday in the place he's called his home away from home ever since it was founded. Otto Ross gathers with friends and fellow skiers at Mission Ridge. Speaking of winter, January temperatures in the Wenatchee Valley rose above freezing and stayed there for much of today. It took our fill-in weatherman Dan Kuntz a few days to figure out the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius, but we think he's got it now. He'll be along a little later in this half hour. First, our top story tonight. The Eastmont School Board unanimously approved the renewal of Superintendent Spencer Taylor's contract during last night's meeting at Eastmont Junior High. Taylor took on the job at first on an interim basis in December 2024 after the departure of former Superintendent Becky Berg, and he was hired to the position permanently last March. Board President Whitney Smith told NCWLIFE Eastmont is fortunate to have Taylor in the district.
As our board in our district looks to focus on our strategic plan, he's been a strong leader in that aspect, as well as showing a lot of diligence in financial planning, keeping our district financially healthy, making hard calls, and leading us as a board, working with us, with our staff, our students, being very focused on the work to make sure that for the long term, we are able to serve our students and their families and the stakeholders of our community. And because of that leadership and those admirable qualities that we've seen for him, it was important to us that we retain him.
Taylor's contract, which will be renewed annually, runs until 2029. Taylor told NCWLIFE he's in it for the long haul.
I hope that I retire as superintendent of Eastmont. I've got a little ways to go, but there's no other place I would want to be. I've been here, I think this is my 19th year as an administrator at Eastmont, and I choose to be here because I think it's a special place. So to know that the school board has faith in me, and to know the partnership of that I have with the school board as well as staff in the district and in our community, it feels really good. But we still have work to do. You know, we're doing pretty well in a lot of areas, but there's some room that we can get even better, including implementation of our strategic plan. We've got a great strategic plan that focuses on student achievement in English language arts and math, as well as effective instruction, engaging students, and then being a place where students want to be and where they feel that they belong and they're connected and they're engaged. And there's work to be done in that, even though we've accomplished a lot together. So it's a really good feeling.
The East Wenatchee City Council is proposing changes to the city's banner display policy. Our media partner, the Wenatchee World, reports that in a workshop on Thursday, most council members supported a new policy that highlights city-sponsored events and federal holidays, but excludes other banners, including LGBTQ+ pride banners provided by the NCW Equity Alliance each year in June. Banners installed on streetlight poles are subject to the city's policy, which currently allows nonprofits to submit banners that fit into one of 4 themes, including the theme of equity and diversity. The city plans on reviewing the proposed new policy at its next workshop, scheduled for February 19th. Wenatchee police say a Jeep Compass rolled yesterday on Cherry Street at the junction where it becomes Orondo Avenue. It happened about 12:20 p.m. Details weren't readily available today about the cause of the crash or any resulting injuries, but police say the accident involved 3 vehicles and the Jeep occupant had to be extricated by the Wenatchee Valley Fire Department. A candlelight vigil filled Memorial Park on Monday night as about 200 people gathered to honor Alex Preddy. The 37-year-old Veterans Affairs ICU nurse was fatally shot by a U.S. Border Patrol agent during a federal immigration operation on Saturday in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Organizers said the vigil was meant to give people a place to grieve together and to confront what they see as a broader shift in federal enforcement that could affect any community. Melissa Tygard, who helped organize Monday's gathering, said she wanted people in the Wenatchee Valley to find connection and hope together rather than face their reactions alone. She says she hopes Preddy is remembered as someone who took care of others. When we come back, reporter Josie Meats traveled high above Wenatchee today to celebrate with a Mission Ridge luminary. Otto Ross has been a fixture at the ski area ever since opening day. Today, he turns 100 years old. I'm Jefferson Robbins. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. We'll be right back.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Welcome to Mountain Chick Floral, your go-to flower and plant shop in downtown Wenatchee. Explore their wide variety of unusual and fun plants. And when you buy a plant in a container, they'll pot it up for you absolutely free. Birthday or weddings, they'll create the perfect floral arrangement for you. Brighten up your office with fresh blooms delivered to your door or business. Ask about floral subscriptions. Visit Mountain Chick Floral today, where every occasion is a reason to celebrate with flowers.
Hi, I'm Amanda Walden with A. Walden Insurance Group. Medicare can be overwhelming, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I've been helping people understand their Medicare options for over a decade. Medicare isn't a one-size-fits-all. I'll help you understand your coverage options so you can feel confident in your decisions. Let's find the right Medicare plan for you. Call me today or come and see me at my office located on South Chelan Avenue in Wenatchee between the YMCA and the Social Security office. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether,
we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. The Wenatchee Valley ski community came out today to honor a local legend of the slopes. Otto Ross has left his name on the landscape at Mission Ridge ski area. Some portions of the ski runs are even named after him, like Otto's Outback and the Autobahn. Today, the resort hosted Otto's 100th birthday celebration. Reporter Josie Meats has the story.
Here at the Mission Ridge Ski and Board Resort, we are celebrating a special 100th birthday to local ski legend Otto Ross. We were able to catch up with Otto and some of his family members inside. Otto, you're turning 100 today. How does that feel?
Well, it's feeling very good because of all the people it brought out.
And what's the secret to a long life?
Enjoy it. Yeah, enjoy it and look forward to the next day.
And you started skiing as a teenager, correct?
Well, I was about 8.
You were about 8. I'm here with two of Otto's daughters, Gail Ross and Danielle Ross. What's it like to have so many people come out for your dad's birthday?
Absolutely wonderful, and he appreciates it beyond measure. He was so excited to reach 100.
Yeah, he's been like a little kid at Christmas for months, just talking about his birthday, how excited he is, and to have so many family members show up and so many friends and people he hasn't seen forever, it's just beyond heartwarming.
Happy birthday to you.
You can read more about the Otto Ross Centennial Celebration in an upcoming edition of the Wenatchee World. Here at the Mission Ridge Ski and Board Resort, I'm Josie Meats, NCWLIFE Channel.
A Wenatchee man faces possible hit-and-run charges after allegedly striking a group of hikers with his pickup on Saturday, injuring a father and his 8-year-old child. 26-year-old Andrew Henry was driving his GMC pickup downhill in the 4600 block of number 2 Canyon Road when he allegedly slid out of control and struck a 31-year-old man and his daughter while they hiked uphill toward the public trailhead. Both said they were run over by the tires of the truck and were treated at Confluence Health Hospital. Chelan County Sheriff's deputies said the child suffered a fractured foot and ankle. The father's injuries were unknown. The driver allegedly stopped and asked if they were okay, then drove away as they waited for an ambulance. Deputies say they traced the truck's license plate to Henry, who allegedly admitted to the accident. He has not yet been charged. A 2-year jail deputy and a records clerk with 20 years under her belt were recognized by Chelan County for their work over the last year. Skylar Silsby was named the 2025 Deputy of the Year, and Donna McCrane earned the 2025 Employee of the Year title. Silsby stepped into an open canine handler position last year, and he and his partner, Cato, are said to be a strong presence at the jail during walkthroughs and cell searches. McCrane, who has worked in the control room and the records department in her decades-long tenure, is known to be a solution finder and played a major role in the implementation of a new online security key system. Candidates for both awards are nominated by their peers, and winners are selected by an awards committee. Well, coming up next, the Foothills Community Center wants to take its guests back in time for a Regency-inspired dinner gala. We spoke with organizers about the event, and tickets are selling fast. If you like the weather today, you'll get a repeat on Wednesday, but Dan Kuntz's forecast points to a really good chance of precipitation after that. And Eric Granstrom has all the day's sports highlights, plus a look ahead to coming games. The NCWLIFE Evening News continues after these messages.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. with professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
We've all dreamt of moving somewhere new. But what are home prices like? How are the schools? What are the state income taxes? And how's the weather? For all your questions, the Coldwell Banker Move Meter has answers. It's the only tool that lets you compare cities by cost and quality of living, so you can get a better idea of what your dream looks like and start making it come true. The Move Meter, only from Coldwell Banker. Live well with Coldwell.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. The Foothills Community Center, long known as the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center, is now an all-ages site for local programs and gatherings. The nonprofit center is planning a special event for March 14th, a dinner gala called A New Era in Bloom. You can get tickets through the center right now. Dan Kuntz spoke with Program Director Lydia Agidius and Board Member Aaron Cass to get the details.
So this is a Regency and floral inspired gala, and it's going to be a very elevated high-end event. We will have a chef that is coming in to prepare a 4-course with an added bonus meal. It will be a plated event, white gloved event. The entire center will be transformed and you'll be completely immersed into this era. We will have dueling pianos for entertainment, a live auction, silent auction, and we will be having a bar. So it's going to be a really elevated elegant event.
Kind of something that we really don't see around here too often, do we?
Exactly. And there are not very many times in your life, especially nowadays, where you can dress up really nice, dress to the nines, go out, have a really lovely evening where you just feel like you're in a Regency era.
This is your baby, your idea. Is that right, pretty much?
Yes. I mean, I don't want to take full credit because it takes a lot of support to pull this off, but I hatched it about a year ago, and it's taken that long to kind of marinate on it and help this come to fruition, but it takes a lot of hands to pull this off.
And to really bring in the people, because this was a high-ticket event, we're not going to lie to you, we'll tell you how much it is in just a little bit. You got to bring in high-class entertainment, and you've done that in spades. You brought in some really cool entertainment.
Yes, so we have Felix and Fingers coming from Seattle. They're Seattle's premier dueling pianos. They bring all of their equipment in, so they know exactly what they need to pull off a really great show. So they'll be coming in, they'll be doing an evening of entertainment. You can request your own song if you'd like for them to play, and they just duel, of course, as the name states, back and forth between each other, and it makes for a really interactive event.
How did you get these folks are not easy to get. How did you score this deal?
Like I said, took about a year of planning.
Early bird pricing, and I can't stress this enough, because on February 1st the price goes up, but if you buy your tickets now, it's $75 per ticket. February 1st it goes up to $100, and tickets are limited because they got to figure out if you're bringing in an out-of-town gourmet chef to make an out-of-town gourmet meal with the entertainment, you have to know how many people are coming.
Yes, and we actually only have, other than our sponsorship tables, which definitely are available, so they can, whoever's interested, if anyone's interested, can chat with either myself or Aaron. But those seats are limited, but we only have 30 free seating available.
That's it.
That's it.
So this is high class.
Yes, we started with 145 seats, and we now only have 30 tickets left.
Are you a little nervous about pulling this off? I mean, this is kind of a new thing.
You got this. I am, but also I'm not. So before working at Foothills Community Center long ago, so I'm a retired architect, as I call myself. But before that even, I did wedding planning. I worked at Sun Mountain Lodge as their wedding planner. I did private weddings as well. So I'm used to the stress. I'm used to needing to be on a time schedule, and there's no room for error. This is going to be a little more relaxed because it's not like anyone's getting married, hopefully. I mean, who knows? Maybe that'll be a surprise.
That'd be kind of cool.
It could be. I guess if anyone's interested.
Yeah. If you're ordained out there and you want to show up, I mean, with the wine flowing and the music, there'll be romance in the air.
Yeah, the event might speak for itself, who knows? But so
you'll pull this off.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. My biggest thing is transforming the space and making you feel really immersed. And I'm hoping that works well. I want people to come in and just say, wow.
Well, here we are again, folks, on this Tuesday. Once again, Dan Coos filling in for Grant Olson. We're pretty sure he'll be back tomorrow. It's kind of hit and miss. Pretty good view of our Wenatchee Heights camera. Pretty good idea of what we had all day today. High filtered sunshine, not particularly warm. We hit our afternoon high right around normal today, but things are going to start changing, and it really gets going on Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. Here's a quick overview of what we're expecting around here. As far as a wintry mix, a rain-snow mix, we could get a little bit here in the Wenatchee Valley very early on Wednesday morning. It won't last very long. You folks on the far eastern slopes of the Cascades, talking about Leavenworth and Plain and Lake Wenatchee, you could get a little bit more snow than rain. Whatever the case may be, it'll be gone Johnson by Wednesday afternoon. So things are going to start getting a little different. The one big thing that's definitely going to happen, we're going to warm up again. Our little cold snap is about done. Notice how our normal high is now up to 36 degrees. That'll be going up about a degree over the course of the next 10 days or so. We'd like that. And we're still gaining about 2.5 minutes of daylight every day. And in the not too distant future, our sunrise and sunset is going to be past 10 hours. Bring that on, everybody. High temperatures tomorrow, pretty consistent, 38 in Moses Lake, 38 in Ephrata. You're going to have a little bit warmer start to the day, so you're going to be a little bit warmer than the Wenatchee Valley. We're expected to hit 34 again on Wednesday as well, just like we hit today. A little cooler up in the Lake Wenatchee, Leavenworth area. They're used to that. Omak, you're going to top off close to 40 tomorrow. You're going to have a little bit more sunshine than us here in the Wenatchee Valley. The weather maker is way out in the Pacific Ocean, and it's going to sit there. The center of the high pressure, and it's just off screen, you can't quite make it, is just going to sit there. It's going to spin around. It's going to take some warm, moist air from the southwest, and it's going to channel it on up into the Wenatchee Valley and most of north central Washington, and most of Washington State for that matter. So we're going to start talking about a little bit of rain. Now again, early on Wednesday, we're going to have a rain-snow mix till about 10 o'clock. Then we'll be done with it as far as rain on Wednesday. The major rain event is actually going to be Thursday. We have about an 80% chance of rain on Thursday. Not heavy rain, but pretty consistent light rain most of the day on Thursday. And we start climbing up the Fahrenheit scale, lower 40s by Friday. Lots of clouds, good dose of rain. Our chance of rain goes down to about 30% once we get to Friday night. But that's still rain and not snow. Mountain passes are not going to get much snow at all. They need it. They're not going to get too much. Saturday should be dry, pretty mild, up to 43. And then we'll start talking about maybe getting up to close to 50 by Monday or Tuesday of next week as we bid adieu to January and welcome February. It's a possibility. So we've had that cool snap, typical January weather. Now we're going to start warming back up again. Chance of rain on Monday, 48 for the afternoon high. So here comes a significant warming trend. As far as sunshine is concerned, your best bet for that was kind of sort of today, really. From our friends at Colonial Vista Senior Living in Wenatchee, where comfort, care, and community come together. 34, high clouds, we do it again. If you like a little variety in your weather, it starts happening on Wednesday, late in the day Wednesday, close to sunset, right around 4 or so. We'll start seeing maybe a little bit of light rain. We're only going to get to 34 again. Chance of a rain-snow mix very early Wednesday morning until about 10 o'clock Wednesday morning. And then whatever we get after that will be just plain rain. Thursday is going to be a rainy day. Friday, a rainy morning. Should be dry by Friday afternoon. A dry Saturday, and a gradual warming trend as some warm, moist air pays us a visit from the Pacific Ocean. All right, that's your weather forecast. Still to come, Eric Granstrom, your friend and mine with sports. You're watching a Tuesday edition of the NCWLIFE Evening News.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
The winter prep sports season is here, and NCWLIFE Channel has you covered. Follow the Eastmont Wildcats and Wenatchee Panthers right here. Coverage brought to you in part by our platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, and Valley Tractor. Follow the action all winter long on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
And a happy Tuesday to you. The celebration for the Seahawks of beating the Rams to make it to the Super Bowl now transitions to more work. Seattle held on top to the Rams and beat them Sunday 31-27 to advance to the team's fourth Super Bowl in franchise history. It will be the first for Mike Macdonald as a head coach, now in his second season in Seattle. He says they now focus on transitioning for the next game.
There's going to be a lot that's under our control that we can keep it within our process, but there's going to be some things that are going to be different, and that's okay. But the things that is going to stay the same is like our approach to every day and like what the intent of the day or the walkthrough or whatever we're trying to achieve that day is. So today's kind of one of those things like where you got to go over some logistics, which is some exciting stuff, but it's also something that we want to get out ahead of, so when it's time for football, we can be focused on football.
McDonald says he's glad that he and his team can focus on football while the rest of the organization handles the Herculean task of moving HQ to Santa Clara in the next 2 weeks.
Right now, I was kind of just looking at it, big picture. It feels like it's more of what it would feel like when we play like overseas. You're taking servers and there's a lot of video, there's a lot of logistical stuff that's going, technical stuff that a lot of people have to put in a lot of work to make it happen. But we trust what's awesome is, like, we don't have to worry. I mean, we just kind of show up and do our job. Everybody else does a great job of kind of setting the table for us.
Cooper Kupp has been to 2 Super Bowls while he was with the Rams. The first was in Atlanta in 2019 when he was injured and couldn't play. Last time was 2022 where, he just won the Super Bowl MVP. He says it's been quite a journey.
I was asked about that same thing last night. I still don't really have words for it. It's just been such an incredible journey, and just to see the excitement around here, like being a part of this team, this organization, seeing the excitement that there is just around Seattle, how many people are just bought into it and all in on what we've created in this building and how it's permeated out, and it's really cool. It's really cool to be a part of, and looking forward to going out there in a couple weeks and the opportunity to seal the deal, and so yeah, it's been really cool.
Super Bowl 60 will be played at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Seattle will practice at the VMAC all week and then head south on Sunday. Well, the Seattle Kraken will try to make it 3 wins in a row in NHL play tonight. The Washington Capitals come calling on Climate Pledge Arena. That'll be at 7 o'clock. The game will be broadcast on Prime Video and Con TV. This will be Seattle's 15th game played in 27 days this month. Matty Beniers says it's a lot of games, but really no more than anybody else.
Yeah, it's been a lot of games. I think we've done a good job, staying with it. There's definitely been games where, I thought we haven't at our best, but, we've been able to find a way to win in different points and times when we're playing a lot. So, everyone else in the league is too, so it's not really an excuse. You got to just grind through it and find a way to have success.
After tonight, the Kraken finished the homestand against Toronto Thursday before heading to Vegas on Saturday. The Wenatchee Wild will try to bounce back from a 4-3 overtime loss on Saturday with another home game tomorrow night. Wenatchee plays host to the Brandon Wheat Kings in the Town Toyota Center tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Wild broadcaster Austin Drade says they don't know a lot about the team coming here from Canada.
It's a team we don't normally get a chance to see. We'll see them once every other year, but a team that usually has some pretty high-end talent, some good goaltending. So it's a team that we haven't done a lot of intel work on yet, but a team that we're looking forward to seeing tomorrow night and pick up a win against an Eastern Conference that this group has done fairly well with here over the last few games that they played.
After tomorrow's game, Wenatchee heads for Portland Friday and Tri-City Saturday. If you'd like tickets for tomorrow night's game, you can head to WenatcheeWildHockey.com. There were 3 prep basketball games on the region last night, across the region, I should say. Boys basketball, Cascade Christian cruised by Pateras 52-30, Entiat top Garden City Academy 55-38, and girls play, it was Kittitas edging Moses Lake Christian 37-33. It's a busy schedule today for the girls. It begins, actually already underway, Oroville hosting Republic. The games also include Othello at Ephrata, Ellensburg visiting Quincy, Thorpe hosts Soap Lake, Cashmere visits Wenatchee Valley tonight at 5:45, while Chelan's hosting Okanagan. Bridgeport plays at Cascade, and Lake Roosevelt visits Omak. Later at 6, it's Tonasket at Brewster, Liberty Bell hosts Manson, and Moses Lake Christian visits Entiat. For the boys, the Othello and Ephrata boys tip at 7 o'clock tonight, with Quincy hosting Ellensburg and Soap Lake visiting Thorpe. 4 games start at 7:15 with Cashmere at Natchez Valley. Chelan hosts Okanagan. Bridgeport visits Cascade, and Omak hosts Lake Roosevelt. Tonasket tips at Brewster at 7:30. Liberty Bell is taking on Manson. Moses Lake Christians at Entiat, and Oroville is hosting Republic. One final note tonight, the Wenatchee Valley College men's basketball team just got a large shot in the arm. Congratulations to the Knights. They secure a $25,000 impact grant from New York Life. Braden Dragoo had a lot to do with that, so congratulations to the Knights. They got other good news coming from the Wenatchee Valley Athletic Program. I can't talk about it now, but I will very soon. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Tuesday.
And that will do it for Tuesday's NCWLIFE Evening News. Remember, if you see news happening, we want you to let us know. Email your news tips to news@ncwlife.com or give us a call, 888-6295. If you're watching us on cable, you should know that our channel is also available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. I'm Jefferson Robbins. We hope to see Grant Olson back here in this chair tomorrow night at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. Thanks for being with us. Have a great evening.